Hello, I'm Addison Morris with the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, and this is Cannabis Clip Notes, presented by Diana and Nancy. They are the inventors of TarTubes. TarTubes are designed to fit onto a disposable cigarette-style filter. TubTubes filters a significant portion of tar while preserving the cannabis flavor and potency. This is a product and a niche that we never knew existed. These two ladies are true entrepreneurs because they saw that niche and they fulfilled it. We're out here really concerned about what's in the cannabis we smoke, and yet we don't think about the amount of tar. So TarTubes filters that out. Now, this is the second in Diana's and Nancy's Cannabis Clip Notes series on entrepreneurship. So they've talked about the concept and how that was developed. Now, the second part of the equation, and the most difficult, the one that comes with challenges and oftentimes crossroads and dead ends, is getting your product to market. So, ladies, I think that getting a product to actually into the hands of the consumer or into the hands of the shop where you would like to sell this, that whole process could probably be summed up in one phrase: what a long, strange trip it's been. So, talk about what that involved.
Okay, well,
Oh my goodness.
we pre-launched. We started with a pre-launch at the Flower Expo in Northampton, Mass. And that was in June. And again, just to back up, this was a concept we conceived of in
February of this year.
So by June, we had prototypes enough to have samples available at the Flower Expo, which is a cannabis industry event. And we're able to distribute 1,000 samples at that event. In between that time and a month and a day, I don't know how long it's been now anyway, but a very short time, we launched. And where do we start? After the launch, the pre-launch.
So we made a lot of connections, really wonderful connections,
Yes,
at the Flower Expo. And so we had some business cards, from marketing directors, dispensary owners, accessory purchasers, management. We had cards from all over the place, growers, buyers. And so when we were done with the Flower Expo, we were riding high. And not just because of the weed, but we were pumped.
We were pumped.
We were so pumped because it was
so well received.
It was so well received, and it was wonderful just to see all these people using TarTubes. And at the end of the Flower Expo, like a few weeks later, just to throw this in, a video was made public. Remember that video? And there was all these clips and stuff like that, and there were people using TarTubes and stuff, and it was great.
Yeah, they made a Flower Expo video.
Yes.
To sum up the event. And they would clip in on all these different people. And then when we get so excited because they're using TarTubes. Look, they're using TarTubes. Yes.
It was great.
And they should be, because the TarTubes, as you mentioned, it gets such a significant amount of tar. Yeah. This is your before, you're with your filter, and there's your after. That's all the tar in one joint. And the TarTubes are these adapters that allow the joint to fit. Pretty nice looking too, and comfortable to use. Anyway, I digress. But we were riding high on this event, having people saying, let us know when you get on the market.
Yes.
So we went into high gear as if we weren't already in high gear.
Yeah. But
we were in high gear.
Yes, we were. And yet they were times we had promised ourselves from day one that we will always continue to have fun.
Yes.
That if this wasn't fun anymore, at least some aspect of it has to be enjoyable or fun.
Right.
And there were times when we were lounging in the pool and we talked about TarTubes for hours while smoking weed.
This summer. But that's where we got all our great marketing ideas.
Yeah.
We would help each other remember, because we do that for each other, who we needed to talk to next about what, and ran down the road doing that. This journey has been one of meeting people, listening to their ideas, being open and not personal about our ideas,
feedback,
and learning to pivot. And pivoting when, like Carol had told us, at one of the dispensary owners we met, definitely make your display boxes this many inches tall and this many inches wide, so it fits on the counter easily, and make sure that it has pegs, and just this invaluable information that we never would have gotten, but we found this person along our journey. And
there have been so many others, and like I said, friends have been invaluable. We got feedback from people who were using TarTubes, from the tribe, as they're called, and there were many people who were instrumental and were very helpful.
And give us, because the first prototypes didn't work that well, to be honest. They were prototypes, and our friends were the ones that tried them out, gave us the feedback, and again we pivoted. We pivoted all along the way, and we love to talk about how great everyone was along the way. But we did have a few mishaps. Like, we had a marketing person that was supposed to bring our website to fruition, and she made a marketing plan,
a great marketing plan.
And
we met with her, we had lunch together. She was all over it.
What we were doing, had these great ideas, but then she ghosted us, like disappeared. 2.5 weeks at that point before we wanted to launch the website. 2.5 weeks before we wanted to launch the website. Did I say that? Yes. I mean, that was not fun.
No.
That was not fun. No. Yeah. That's when we drank a lot.
That was rather painful.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
Yes.
That was hard. But again, we had this community that we had built since day one, that we just tapped people from our respective worlds, and they stepped up to the plate because they were on board with this idea. And so we tapped the entrepreneurial program that we got into. It was an accelerator program, like a Shark Tank kind of idea. We made the semifinals, but we didn't make the finals. But we did keep all those contacts, and those people put us in touch with someone else, who put us in touch with someone else. Within a couple of days, we had a website.
Yes.
Because we knew we had the foundation. We had a marketing plan and talked it all through, and it was just going to be designed and created. But we couldn't do that.
No.
But this wonderful woman that we found just made it happen. She just made it happen, and made it happen fast.
Yes. Well, within our time frame, and we were all hustling, to get it done, and but she was instrumental.
Absolutely.
And she was recommended through another person, another friend, and it all fell. It's like a puzzle, and it all fell into place at the right time. you know, and you build the border first. At least that's what I do.
There you go. Yeah, I
You
do that.
know, and
Yes,
then,
on a jigsaw
you know,
puzzle.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's like we had business advice from people with, you know, other entrepreneurs and
Here's one thing that was huge, a big pivot. We had a mindset that we were going to sell wholesale all along, and we were going to start in our local area code, and we were going to sell to dispensaries, and so this is now we didn't have our website yet, so we're still 2 weeks out from launch. Our packages are being made, our display boxes are being printed, and these two consultants say to us, you gotta offer retail.
yeah, why aren't you offering retail? What's your reasoning? We looked at each other and we,
well, I know why. We because shipping. We'd have to create a whole different kind of shipping, and
yes,
it was like overwhelming to think about. Well, that was a Tuesday night.
yeah,
Wednesday, we talked and said we should do shipping. We should do retail. And I happen to know a friend that recently retired, and was looking for something extra to do. And she has brought forth so much value to TarTubes. She's doing beyond shipping. She's doing admin work for us now. Well, anyway, that was a Tuesday night. Thursday, we had a shipping department.
Yes.
That's how fast things have been moving. We had a whole shipping department in Val. So now we had to just wait for the display boxes.
The display boxes.
So while we were waiting for that, we started making phone calls.
Yeah. So all those business cards came in very handy.
That we picked out at the Flower Expo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, most of them were, everybody was really nice. Everybody was professional. You know, we have never been treated poorly.
No.
By anyone.
And at a minimum,
or something.
No, but what we have been treated is golden. I mean, the Golden Girls. No. They treat us with such respect. These a lot of young people in the cannabis industry. We stand out, and we do so, and they're just charming and kind and helpful, and they help us with our technology that we struggle with, and they do so graciously and with so much fun. They have made it fun. All these people in this industry. It's a great industry.
Yeah.
And
So we came on the market and just last weekend, Saturday, went to the Harvest Cup and
another big New England
cannabis event, and again met lots of people, new people, and made connections and
received the same enthusiasm for this tar capturing device. Again, TarTubes allows this filter to fit with a joint. Ta-da.
So you're catching all the tar, or most of the tar in the filter, and it doesn't enter your lungs. I mean, the only thing you've got to lose is tar.
Exactly. No one has said to us, gee, no thanks. I'd rather keep the tar in my lungs. Thank you very much. No, it's like, you look at it, you see an immediate buildup on your first toke in this clear disposable plastic filter that we don't make, we give away with the TarTubes. Anyway, we're not in the filter business, we're in the TarTubes business. We should mention that these filters that we get that are available online on Amazon through our website, you can get them, there's a link. 1 in 80, we find about that.
Could be a little defective, the draw maybe a little. harder.
We always do this.
So you get a good draw, it's a good filter.
Yeah.
If you can't
if you're not
suck
getting a
any
good
air in, then throw it away.
Toss it and try another.
Yeah.
So there are these little side disclaimers we need to throw in. So we got our display boxes from a new package called New Packaging out of Gardner, Mass. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Help us with this cool design. And we just have been knocking on doors, and that part of the journey has been a long, strange trip too.
Has been, yes, but also fun.
It's been fun. We've made great along the way. We're making great friends, rapid, quick, fast friends.
Yeah,
and people are just doing the legwork for us with the sales and the marketing. Yeah, I'm going to tell all my clients about that to other people in the industry. This is a great ancillary product. You can't express how grateful
and
we are.
And it's also beyond that is we really do care about not just this product, but that the filter catches this tar, that now there is an option for people.
Right. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. Yeah.
And so anyway.
Yeah. We once we've seen this, actually, let me show you this. This is, don't be judgmental. This is this week's tar that didn't go in my lungs. I saved these as a demonstration, but that's an incredible amount of tar that's not going into people's lungs, and we've lost our smokers, tokers cause, and we want other people to save their lungs, and especially we're a couple of old people, and yes, we're definitely marketing to the senior medical market is the ideal market, we think, at times, but then we pivoted it again because young people are very health conscious, and we're so glad. And so when we start talking to them, and look how hard you're coughing, this, wait till you get to my age and you're still smoking just as much as you are now, because you will be. You won't have the room in your lungs, the capacity in your lungs to handle it.
Exactly.
So we're on a mission.
We're on a mission, but we're not making any health claims.
We can't do that.
No, can't do that.
Anecdotally only, but
exactly.
But trust us.
Well, the proof is in the tar.
The proof is in all this.
Yeah. So
that's our long, strange journey.
That would do it, I think.
Yes, and I think it's just going to continue.
Well, I think that is correct. It's just going to continue, which, since you're such a new business, and this is a process. So I can't wait to see and hear what we talk about on the next two Cannabis Clip Notes. The Cannabis Clip Notes series with Diana and Nancy is available on all the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce social media sites, also on our website, and also on our YouTube channel, so that you can go back and revisit them. Because what we're talking about here is more than a product. It's the process of opening a business, and it's the journey of opening the business. And thank you, ladies, so much for delivering such relevant, great information. And thank you for a great product.
Well, thank you for this opportunity to share it with you.
Yes, we really appreciate it.